Hello, and back with Beyond the Idea, more conversations with entrepreneurs. You know what? I just realized I've never introduced myself. So, my name is Tony Caruso, and who am I and what I do? I am the Executive Managing Director for the eWomen chapter here in the North Dallas Plano area. And I'm also the Executive Director of the eWomen Speakers Network. So, I'm all eWomen all the time. That is why I'm bringing to you all these amazing eWomen. And I'm very excited about this next person because she is not only a great entrepreneur, a great businesswoman, totally brilliant in what she does, but she's become a very good friend. And you just really need to have those friends in your life when you are in your office every day doing what you do, one to one, however you're doing it. It's nice to have those people in your corner that you can trust and go to with questions. And Lyndsey's one of those people. So let's meet her. So Lyndsey, tell us a little bit about who you are and what you do.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for having me today, first and foremost. It's an honor to be here with you, as you know. So my name's Lyndsey Monahan. I'm a financial advisor with Precision Wealth Strategies. And I like to say that I'm kind of the unadvisor because we do things a little bit differently here on purpose. And we build and design financial plans custom to each and every individual that we work with. So
So would you say that the people that you like working with, what range are they in? Are they just beginning? Have they been in business a while, or are you in the multi-million, or do you do them all?
yeah, really great question. So there's two groups of people that I prefer to work with, and a lot of that is because of who I am and how I was raised and all that kind of thing. So I primarily work with female business owners, and I like them to be a pretty established business, meaning that they've been in business for anywhere from 2 to 5 years on up. And they're really looking to build wealth and specifically want some help understanding how to use tax strategies and their business to not only build wealth in their business, but then also extract it out of their business and put it back into their personal lives. So that's group number one. The second group is business owners that are looking to transition their business sometime in the next 1 to 3 calendar years. And that transition can be I'm passing this on to my children, I'm selling this to a closely an employee of the business that I work closely with, or I'm looking to sell my business outright to another entity.
Oh, and you do more than just, you talk about financial advisors and people think, oh, they're just going to sell me stocks or bonds or whatever. You're more of a business strategist. You're a business coach. So tell me how you work with people in kind of a nutshell. You don't have to go deep, but, tell me a
Yeah.
little bit more about that.
So one of the things that I dearly love working with business owners for is because I can literally look at their business and help them find operational efficiencies. So yes, I'm a financial advisor and I can do all those things that every financial advisor has the ability to do. However, when I sit down with a client, I'm really digging into their business to find out what can we do, what can we tweak in your business to generate you more income, package your offerings in a little bit different way to maximize eventually profit and revenue into your business, but ultimately that's going to get back and filter into your own household. So the financial consulting is more of a way that I can help business owners really understand how to maximize the opportunities that are available to them.
Great. And the one thing I love about Lindsay is she partners with your business. It's not just, she's there and she's like on the side and she answers questions. She's a partner with you. She works with you to help you reach the goals that you want, and do it the right way. Because, people have come to you, I'm sure, that their finances are just so messed up. What do you love? Like what part of you wake up in the morning and you're like, I hope I have a client that has this today because I just love doing whatever that is. What is that one love?
Yeah, I think for me, it's all about helping empower those business owners that I work with and really women. I mean, anytime that I can sit down with a woman and help her feel more confident, more secure in what she's doing and how to run her business more effectively, that to me is like the reason I get up in the morning and get out and do things. I love to connect people, and you've seen that. Like I'm just a natural connector. And so if there's something that I have that doesn't cost me anything to give, I will absolutely give for free to other people. Now, that being said, there are lines that I have to draw when I get into consulting with a business, but at the same time, there's so much more that we can do for each other just for the simple act of kindness to help somebody on their walk.
Oh, I love that. I love that. And she is a connector, and she's connected me to a lot of people. And I love that about her. Um, you have been with eWomen Network now almost 2 years,
I think it's a little over 2 years, just about two and
a
a
little
half
over
now.
2 years. Tell us about your experience. I love your story about how you did not want to come and be in the room for a long time. You came
Yeah.
kicking and screaming.
So I think in my past, I have done a lot of networking, and whether that's through, other organizations, other organized organizations, other independent networking businesses. And I had just gotten to a point in my career where I was totally burnt out on it. And my business has been blessed that a lot of my business comes from referrals and I don't have to do a lot of marketing and things. But I had a girlfriend that moved here from California. We were connected through someone in Chicago, and she said, "You've got to meet her. Go sit down and meet with her." I sat down with her, and immediately she was like, "Oh, there's an eWomen Network chapter here. I would love for you to come with me." And I was like, "Yeah, I'm out on networking." Absolutely out on it. And I think I told her no for about 6 months. And then finally she said, "Will you please just come to lunch with me, meet Tony, and like get to know and see what this is all about?" And so I walked in the room and I met Tony Caruso and I was like, yeah, so I'm gonna follow this woman anywhere that she goes because she's a mover and shaker and knows what she's doing as far as networking goes. So it's unlike any other organization I've been a part of because I think it's mostly female entrepreneurs, right? And the support that we give each other, it's almost like a camaraderie, right? Like I have my group now. This is my community. And it may not be that we do business all the time together, but most of my business has grown from eWomen in the fact that the members of this group have referred me.
Yeah.
And as I said before, I've never been one to market my business. Mostly it's largely referral based. And so there was a time in my career where almost 60 to 70% of my business came directly from eWomen Network or eWomen Network referrals. And so that was critical in helping me build my own business.
Awesome. I love that. And I love that you're just a giver. You give first, share always, and you come from that place, and people have just really resonated with you. And I'm glad that they've helped you build your business, and now you've partnered and you've gotten to be at another whole level in your business. So it's been really fun to watch. And I thank you for all you've done for our chapter and you've done for me personally. So I really appreciate your friendship and your your brain, because when she comes into our strategic business introductions, it's powerful having her in the room because she not only has great referrals and great connections, but she's got some great ideas and suggestions. And she's a lot like me. We kind of like, hey, we give it to you, whether you want to hear it or not. And sometimes that's what you need, right?
Yeah, and I think we both do it in a very authentic way. Like I'm true to myself in the way that I speak to people. I know that you are too. But I think it took a long time to kind of get there in business, right? Like you just get to this comfort level where I'm not trying to be blunt or rude or anything, but you need to hear the thing. And when somebody can say that to you, and just be open and hopefully kind about it. I do think I'm I say it, but I think it's just more of you need somebody to be real with you in
Right,
business
right.
sometimes.
Sometimes you got to hear the hard stuff,
Yeah.
and you ask a question, you want an answer to it, and I'm sorry if the answer isn't what you expected, but we're only here to help and support you. So,
That's right.
thank you for your time and sharing with us today. If somebody wants to connect with you, how do they do that, Lyndsey?
Yeah, the best way is to go to LinkedIn. And my profile out there is linkedin.com/Lyndsey Monahan one, and you'll find me out there.
Awesome. Awesome. I suggest you meet this woman and have a conversation with her. It's worth your time and your energy, and you just never know where it's going to lead to. So, thank you again for being here, and thank you for being such a great partner in building this North Dallas chapter.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Awesome.